Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about why you should learn a first dance and a few things that happened before and after your first dance. So let's jump right in and get into it. So first and foremost, I think it's a really good idea, and I've been noticing lately it turning into a bit of a trend. People are gifting couples wedding dance lessons, okay? What a fantastic idea. If you don't know what to give them, you don't want to give them their 100th microwave for their wedding day, like everyone else is giving them from Kmart, give them a wedding dance lesson, okay? It can be one lesson, it can be 2 lessons, it can be as many lessons as you want, okay? It's a really, really good and thoughtful present to give your friends or family getting married. It enables them to find time to reconnect right before the wedding, and I think that's really thoughtful gift to give. It's something a bit different too, especially if, yeah, like I said, especially if people are just giving gifts that are just going to be dust collectors, or they're going to be returned because they have a million of that same item, like I said, microwaves or whatever. So think of gifting some dance lessons as a wedding gift. Who knows, it might be the most popular gift that they receive for their special day. As I mentioned before, wedding dance lessons are such a great way to reconnect right before the wedding. Life's busy, as we know, crazy busy already, without having the need to chuck in a big wedding on top of it all, planning and organising guests, people coming, staying here, there and everywhere. It can be really hectic. So I found, and the general feedback that I have from my clients is that they love and they reflect back on the whole process, and they love the fact that they were almost forced to spend time with each other and reconnect before the wedding. Even if it's just an hour a week, or the 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, practicing at home their dance routine, it's a really good opportunity to get back and fall in love again right before the wedding. And it's something that, like I said, most of my clients have looked back on and they've just absolutely loved that part of the whole entire process. So something to consider for you guys, for those out there who are a bit on the fence about doing a first dance, or learning first dance I should say, with a choreographer and going through that process together. Keep in mind also, at the end of the whole entire dance and the wedding day, after it all said and done, you got to remember, you guys have now got some tangible, versatile footwork that you can apply. Now, I'm not saying on a Saturday night at a club, just whip out your bridal routine, because that would look really weird and out of place. But what I am saying is that I'm sure your choreographer will give you some steps, like an 18-step basic waltz, or a box step, or something, knowing how to turn properly. You know, these little basic steps that are versatile in their application, that you can, you know, out on a Saturday night, have a bit of a dance, enjoy yourself, or, you know, at another friend's wedding. These are, it's literally a tangible takeaway that you get to have when you've finished learning a first dance with a choreographer, because it's something that you'll have with you forever, and it's a skill set that you've learned. So look at it that way too, and yeah, get more value for your money. You know, use those dance steps over and over and over again. You know, like I said, you don't have to do your whole entire wedding dance out at a club or another friend's wedding, but you know, you can take bits and pieces that you've learned in the routine and you know, have a bit of fun with it in your own time or in different settings. I think you guys would get a lot more value out of your money working with a choreographer from that perspective, and it'll be fun. It'll be really fun, especially if you enjoyed learning the wedding dance too. Another thing that a lot of clients ask me is, they ask, when should we have the father-daughter dance, the mother-son dance? And it's really, at the end of the day, coming back to like advice that I've given you guys in other videos, it's up to you on how you structure your day. No one can tell you what to do, it's whatever you want. My advice though is having the father-daughter dances and the mother-son dances after the first dance, because you don't want the first dance of the night to be not your first dance together as husband and wife, or husband and husband, wife and wife. So it's very important to keep that in mind. At the same time, like I said, have it whenever you want, but another good opportunity in the process leading up to the wedding is to not only find time reconnecting with your partner, but also reconnecting with your mum or your dad by having some lessons with a choreographer for father-daughter dance, mother-son dance. I think it would be really nice if you had the first dance first. However, I have had an example recently where I've had a client do the father-daughter dance first, but part of the routine, and they made a whole routine about this, part of the routine was it was symbolizing and dancing and showing the handing over of the bride by her father to the groom. So we incorporated that into the routine, and it was a really, really beautiful moment where the dad was handing over his daughter to her now husband in movement and through dance, and I thought that was really, really special. So I would say, for me personally, that would be one of the only exceptions to having a father-daughter dance prior to your first dance, because they call it first dance for a reason, because you guys dancing first. So yeah, another little idea just in case you guys wanted to have that really special moment with your dad and or mum. You can incorporate it into the routine somehow. There's multiple ways of doing it, but that was just one little example of a routine that we've worked on recently that has included that. I think it's safe to say that the reason to have a first dance is to enjoy yourself, okay? I mean, all these other tips and tricks and advice and when to have it, how to do it, and all this other stuff in between, it comes down fundamentally to why you're doing it. And I think that reason should be because you want to, both you and your partner, and because you want to have a fun time, and you will have a fun time. That's like the main feedback that I get from all of our clients at Strictly Bridal, is that they're having such a wonderful time, whether it's reconnecting, whether it's having a father-daughter dance, reconnecting with the mothers and fathers, parents in general. It's such a wonderful opportunity to showcase what you've learnt, your newly acquired talent and repertoire of movement, but to just overall in general have a good time, show everybody that you love each other very, very much, and to make memories. Like, that's what it's all about. It's making memories. So I think that's the number one reason why you should be having dance lessons. All this other stuff is a byproduct of it, and it's all wonderful and great, but it's creating memories for you guys, and you can't put money on that. That's priceless. So I hope you found today's video helpful. I know it was a bit shorter than the usual ones, but just wanted to sort of touch base, and we don't want to get too complicated with all the reasons or what to do and how to do it and all this and that. We've got to remember the fundamental reasons why we're doing a first dance. So hope that helps, and if you like the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys when I'm looking at you. See ya.